I mean, we might as well just do all the spots that haven't been done yet. Well, we're waiting for the next event.
Time becomes distance.
On the cave? I know I've got a giant bane something. I just don't know if it's equipped. Wait, what does Faebane use? Huh. Oh, she can't even use that? I know I've got something with Giant Bane on it. I swear I did. Maybe not? Did I get rid of it? Oh, maybe I got rid of it. Okay.
I will protect. I aim true.
Look at the pretty fireworks that come off of him. Fireball! Talk about overkill.
Trail me.
Was he one of like the special ones? Yes, he was. Okay. So yeah, we just got to go to all the areas then that we haven't done yet. And then we'll probably get that. This game really needed like procedural map generation for the side encounters and stuff. Then we'll do this one. You hear a strange faint humming noise like a swarm of locusts in the distance. Then suddenly, the noise rises to a painful shriek in your ears. Suddenly, you find you can make out words in the din. The words are disjointed and hard to make out, but someone is clearly trying to speak to you. Help! Yes? Who are you, or what are you? Traveler, way home, friend, jester, jest, escape, trap, pain, wound, blood, powerlessness, blood, cold, heat, darkness, 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 light, predators, attack, run, loss. Drawing upon your arcane knowledge, you discern that this strange being, whatever it may be, has stumbled into a trap which turned out to be a portal and was injured. You are not sure what the predators are it mentioned, but they must have attacked the creature while it was on this side of the portal. Wish home. Ekin freezes and watches you closely. He remains silent, but you notice he is reaching for his weapon. Who sent you here and why? Friend, jester, fae. What do you want? Stone, predators, multitude, powerlessness, help, defense, clean up, path, home. Where's the stone you speak of? Straight, hill, top. You reward me if I help you? Presents, bag, items, multitude, hill, predators, banishment. Okay, let's go take care of the predators. No idea who you were talking to just now, but seems we're in for another adventure. This is a massive storm. I can't see shit. The goblin is glaring at you, grasping his weapon tightly. His wide face is covered in mud, while grass and twigs can be seen poking from behind his ears. The goblin steps back a bit and brandishes his weapon, but half-heartedly. He doesn't seem eager to fight. In a heartbeat, you realize the goblin is not alone on the hill. Others, many others, all smeared in clay and disguised with grass and moss, are lying motionless on the slope. Strangely, they don't attack. They're doing their best to remain still and blend in with the grass. What is that stone on the hill? The goblin shrugs. It shine. It burn. No touch. Don't be afraid. I want to talk. What are you doing here? The goblin glances around and responds. His voice is raspy. No, need food. I catch lots legs. Fat, tasty lots legs. The goblin licks his lips, smiling. Seen anything strange around here? Fat lots legs. Never seen such fat before. I saw a lot of fat spiders. I mean, lots legs somewhere over there. The goblin is yelling wildly, eyes aglow, spittle flying out of his mouth. Half-heads, come! Lost legs for all! Follow me!
What's in wait for me there, I wonder?
Help, path, home, joy, friend. Incredible, you get to see so many wonders in these lands. By the gods, what are you? Traveler, passerby, lost, wandering. What's your name? The creature emits a series of sharp clicks that vary in pitch. Most likely this is its name, but you would be hard-pressed to repeat it. So you were the one the goblins were after. Predator, murder, fear, hide and seek. You're limping. Are you hurt? Agreement, pain, enemy, run, loss. Where have you come from to our world? The creature in front of you is silent for a few moments and speaks multitude, fate, primeval. I helped you. Where's my reward? The creature in front of you points at the bushes it emerged from. Bag, items, multitude. I hope you find a way home. I mean, it was a spider, but...
I did it!
The stone surface is covered in mysterious writing, but what interests you more is the stone isn't a stone at all, but a sealed portal from the looks of it. Oh. Not a whole lot here. Oh, wait. That's it.
Did you see that?
The corpse looks as if it was beaten to death with clubs and hammers. It has a number of broken bones and bruises, mostly on the shins and knees. There's a corpse there? Oh, I got a torn book. You were stuck on a part, so you read a guidance and said to use turn-based mode instead? Yeah, I've only been using turn-based mode for the most part. A few exceptions, but... I just find, like, real-time mode... Especially because I've got casters, there's no way I can manage that, right? Like, one of my characters has probably, like, 20, 30 spells by now. If I did real-time mode with the AI, I might as well just let the game play itself. You were just hitting pause for spells? Oh boy. Public assassination of rebel leader only fueled the rebellion. Oh boy. Well, that's not good. No. Okay. Chance of success, 0. Yeah, no. Okay, I've got 3 more days and then she's back, so. I guess we'll go back since somebody wants to talk to me.
Time to search for the spot to rest.
I like the tactical, like, play, though. And I mean, hitting pause for spells works if only a couple of your people are spellcasters, but I have 1, 2... Like, I have multiple. I don't know. To each their own. Okay, so I'm hoping... Lindsay excitedly waves around a letter written in neat handwriting on expensive station. Oh, thank God, the next thing. I have news. Take a look. Irovetti, King of Patak, sent you an invitation to the Rushlight tournament. We're not going to miss it, right? And you're taking me, of course. All the high society Pataks will be there, including people from the academy. Maybe even Headmaster Italia Gatarin. I'd love to see her face when she hears about the book Professor Eobald is writing with me. What is a tournament? Irovetti holds once in several years. Guests come from all the nearby kingdoms, Mivon, Gralton, Brevoy. I haven't been there personally, but I hear it's always a lot of fun. He holds it once in several years. Why did he wait until now to invite me? How would I know what goes on in Irovetti's head? Maybe he just thought you weren't important enough as Baroness. But now you're a bona fide queen. His equal, you could say. There's no reason not to invite you to what he considers the major social event of the year. Are you sure this isn't a trap? It's certainly possible. There's definitely some catch here. This is Irovetti we're talking about, after all. But I doubt he'd try to kill you at his own festival with business partners from all his neighbors present. He's more likely to try to sell you on some fraudulent deal or another. So keep your eyes and ears open and don't sign anything. If I have time, why not? Great! Trap or not, no, it'll at least be a ton of fun. You will take me with you, right? Pretty please?
Irovetti, King of Pitax, invited our queen to a tournament. But why? A demonstration of neighborly amiability, perhaps? Unlikely. The ruler of Pitax was renowned for his devious style.
Okay. I'm just gonna skip. No, I don't want to skip 2 days. We'll be there, we'll be able to get it probably before we go into Pitax. Actually, wait. I found shards of an ancient relic. Okay, bring them, bring them. Ooh. Can restore the ring for you and tell you its story. Find the rest. Find the rest. Restore the ring of reckless courage for me. The storyteller clenches the melted shard in his hands. Luck is a fickle partner. You may think yourself her favorite person while she sits and conspires to trick you. I will impart a remnant of my gift within this ring so you may recall its story. May it caution you against recklessness, or perhaps inspire it. The choice, of course, is yours. Newest to oldest. Ring grants its rare +4 enhancement bonus to charisma, +4 competence to stealth and trickery, +4 to attack rolls, and +2 to DC of mind affecting spells cast by the wearer. But a -2 to wisdom, -4 to perception, and -2 to will saving, and -10 against traps. Probably won't use that. I mean, I could throw it on Knock Knock, but... Okay. And we'll exit. Okay. All right. So 16.
My life is a burden.
Oh, shush. We'll rest, because then that'll tick the time over as well. Dig through the ditches.
Dig through the ditches and burn through the witches, then slam in the back of my Dragula.
Hey, Running, thank you so much for the bits. How you doing? Alright. Let's see if we can get rid of this. You're at work? Ooh. Cool. All right. I need to get this one done. 5% chance, 25% chance. Sure. It'll either work or won't. Nope. You're dying inside. Aww. Share Do that. I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I have spam protection on. I have spam protection on. I think spam and, like... mod filters or something. That many F's makes words, though. It doesn't read them as words, though. It just reads them as letters. I got nothing. I got nothing. Running, at least you can... I mean... I don't want to say for sure, but, at least... Well, I don't know. We can hope that your work isn't as bad as mine. We'll just go with that, because... What is this?
Hoping not fight back. Best kind of fight.
Why are there peoples attacking me?
Ah, good, you dead.
You ever wiggle waggle your diggle daggle and the flaggle flaggle?
Thank you for the bids running.
Come here, Bax. Not stabby.
Stabby, stabby! There we go. I mean, my employer doesn't allow overtime, but for the last... I mean, unless you count the fact that the streaming is my work too, in which case I'm doing like 60, 70-hour weeks. But I am literally the only trained person in my department right now, which means that if I try to take time off, when I come back, I might as well have not taken any time off and have actually worked through the last whatever time I did take off, because I have to clean up after what happened. Like, sometimes even just going for my lunch is that bad. Like, I literally don't even have anybody to cover my lunches. Who just exploded? So... But yeah, no, I feel ya, like...
This is going to hurt.
Like, there's literally nobody in my store that can... Like, in my... Yeah, in my store that is trained to do my job. Oh yeah, they don't even allow, I don't know what's exploding. They don't even allow overtime where I work. But I also disallowed them to schedule me over 8 hours, which they were trying to do again. But they can't by law unless I agree, which I do not, so they can't. But no, it's like, I'm genuinely worried about going for my vacation because there's nobody there right now that has daytime availability that's trained in my position.
Any last wishes?
So, but I try not to talk more about work too much on stream.
Cannot hide from me.
If you're in the Discord,
Left
though.
yourself exposed.
Which knife did you use?
Need to start smashing these peoples.
Burn.
There we go.
This is where I step in.
Nowhere to run.
Not used to lighting enemies
Knock
on
Knock
fire
definitely needs
first.
more mobility, I think. He's very slow. Probably his short, chubby little legs.
Bring it. Flames take you.
Fireball! Fireball solve everything.
Serves you right.
I aim true.
There we go. All right, we head out now. I don't even know how I get there. Where did it say I'm supposed to go? Rushlight, so probably Rushlight Lake. Oh, let's approach the peaceful travelers. Maybe it's something we need. No, it's just this dude. Yay! We did it! The visions of the darkness dispersing, the tenebrous death haunt the blah blah. Nope. Reaching the wooded isle, we stopped to look around. The locals living around the lake fully believed this place was cursed. Day and night, colored lights supposedly appeared around the island, and some brave souls would even watch them fly over the water. The local legend said that anyone who saw those lights would definitely disappear. If not that night, then within the month for sure. We didn't see any lights at all. The island seemed forlorn and completely uninteresting. The silent, gloomy pines loomed over the gray, rocky shore. A narrow path disappeared into the woods. You know, this is such a non-problem thing, but you can't decide if you want to buy spare guitar strings or just buy a new guitar. I kind of get those moods, though, sometimes. I definitely get those moods sometimes. We decided to follow the path and explore the mysterious island. Yes, let's explore. Whoever made the path clearly didn't use it often. We could barely make it out among the ferns. We had to walk single file along the path as branches from the crowded bushes grabbed at our sleeves and backpack straps, only to hit the next person in line once we passed. The forest grew taller and thicker and ever darker. The air suddenly grew intensely humid as clouds of milky white, incredibly thick fog flowed up from the ground. And believe me, dear reader, when I say incredibly thick, we're not talking like how an innkeeper might talk up his soup. It became impossible to see past our own noses, and it was like our ears had been stuffed with cotton. The air itself became so dense it was like walking through water. We had to navigate by touch, and we could move only half as fast as we'd been going. Kitty, who'd been walking last, was forced to stop. With great difficulty, she could barely make out the muffled and worried voices of her friends ahead. Something had to be done, but what? Moving forward in such conditions was too dangerous. Kitty decided to stay put and call out to her friends to stay where they were. No matter how loud she screamed, Kitty's voice couldn't penetrate the thick blanket of fog. Her companions' voices grew fainter and fainter until they died out entirely. Kitty felt the sharp realization she was completely alone. It was a $30 guitar, so it's like, screw it, I can buy another one. I mean, there's nothing wrong with treating yourself every once in a while. The fog finally began to clear, and soon there was no trace of it. Kitty looked back, and her friends were nowhere to be seen, but up ahead, she could just make out a blinking, welcoming light. As Kitty approached the light source, it became quickly clear that the light was a bonfire. Soon, Kitty entered a brightly lit clearing and saw all of us. But why then did no one jump up to greet her, or give a welcoming yell or a hug, or even offer a cup of hot tea? Why had everyone frozen in their seats, spoons lifted in the air? Why the deathly silence? Imagine Kitty's surprise when she finally saw why her appearance had caused such a strange reaction. It seemed she hadn't been missing at all. She'd been sitting with us all by the fire, watching her exact copy emerge from the forest. Yes, dear reader, just imagine it. 2 copies of the Queen met in the clearing, seemingly identical. But which of the 2 was real? The Queen sitting by the fire said, "How can there be any doubt? I'm the real Queen, of course. Devils know who just walked out of the forest, and you're ready to believe them over me? So much for good friends." And what did the Queen who walked out of the forest answer? I can tell you exactly how many meals we carried with us down to the last pack of hardtack. Can she do the same? A deafening silence hung in the air. One could hear the thoughts churning through our brains. And then the kitty sitting by the fire laughed in a strange voice. She stood up and began rising into the air. The mask dropped and we saw a short, pale man with blonde hair and parrot-like wings with bright feathers. We all went after him together, but Kitty held onto him most tightly. Her hands gripped the Joker's wing in an iron grip. Then an ear-piercing whistle sounded from all around us, and stones began raining on us from above. The imposter was aided by his winged kin, who grabbed him by the hands and began pulling him up. We didn't give up, but in the end, we were overpowered. There were just too many, dear reader. They quickly reclaimed our prisoner from us, soaring into the air and shaking their fists at us, they flew off. We sat a long time around the fire, laughing and chatting about how Kitty cleverly dispelled the illusion, and when morning came, as we looked around at the rainbow-colored feathers left behind by our uninvited guests, I noticed one of them had lost a valuable bracelet in the fight. Huh. Okay, so what did I get? Oh. Eh. Yes. I think I'm just gonna, like, go hard in against, like, towards the end at this point. I got other games I want to play. King Aravetti greets you personally. The bulky Kellett is broad-shouldered and looks to be somewhere around 50 years of age. His golden crown sits on long, greasy hair above a powdered face covered in bristle, and his expensive doublet is stained with oily spots. He guffaws as he squeezes you in a bear hug, enveloping you in the mixed scents of sweat, wine, and expensive perfume.
Well, my crown-bearing sister, welcome to my home. Stop yourself. Drink. Be my guest. You've proven yourself in combat as well as affairs of state. Let's see how you do at having fun.
Sister? What? Why? Ah, it's the crown? Is better.
Knock, knock. I feel like a child in a sweet shop. Entertainment, shopping, new trade connections, and the smell of intrigue in the air. You're the epitome of hospitality, aren't you? But not too long ago, your spy kneeler killed me. Do you remember... you do remember the one named Tertuccio. Hey there, everybody. We only just met. Are you already checking at where to stick your dagger?
Great! I see you have a sharp tongue. So here's the plan. First, the fish's triathlon. Then a boasting contest. And in the evening, the best part, a drunken melee. In the interim, there'll be a buffet, a fair, jugglers, acrobats, all the usual entertainment. And after the melee, I'll announce the winner.
Why did he say
And then
melee
we'll
once
have a
and
festive
melee
banquet
the
and
first
a
time?
Fireworks show. Then we just drink till morning or find a tent to crawl into. Your own or someone else's, depending on your luck. By the way, a knockout such as yourself will always be welcome in my tent. Just joking. Just a joke.
Can I stab him yet?
Oh, and one more thing. I'll have to seal your sheath. This is a peaceful celebration.
It's okay.
After all,
I use
and
fireballs
please
anyways.
kick out immediately. It doesn't matter if it's a king who decided to kick up a row or just a shopkeeper. So behave yourself and don't start any fights while you're here. Well, I have to go. If you need anything, talk to Nunzio or Fire. He's my master of ceremonies, so he's responsible for organizing this mess. Have fun.
Trail me.
Oh, look at these little butterflies. This one's flying backwards. Guys, this butterfly is flying backwards. Alright guys, hold tight. I'm going to be right back and then we will check out this fair.